going to be doing the motivational interviewing or the solution focus model.
Hi, Miss Cooper.
Hello, how are you, Nia? How are you today?
I'm doing great.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
You too.
Okay, so do you know why we're meeting today?
Yes. Yes, well, yeah, sort of, kind of.
Okay, so why do you think we're meeting today, Nia?
Well, basically on my grades and my lack of concentration and just, being, being, like, just being, like, kind of off track.
Okay, so the first thing you mentioned were your grades.
Yes.
Could you tell me a little bit more about that, Nia? How are your grades this semester?
I've been getting D's and F's on my report card because of my lack of focus and 45% of, my just like stuff that I've been seeing in life and my depression and stuff like that.
Wow. Okay. I'm sorry to hear about your depression. Um, so can we talk a little bit about that? Can we talk a little bit about your depression?
It's kind of like how I am, like, the death of my grandmother, my very close grandmother, and somebody murdered my brother also. So that is just horrible.
Yeah, yeah. It sounds like you've been going through a whole lot, this past year, you know, and I'm sorry to hear about that. Death can be very hard on anyone, you know, especially someone,
True about that.
especially someone that's 12 years old, you know. Um, so could we just, well, first off, let's talk about the grades, okay? Or is there anything that you try to do to bring your grades up?
Well, I do. My mom, she tries to help me, and it's just that it's just like it goes through one ear and out the other. So like, when my mom teach me, it goes in my ear, and it stays in my brain. But when it's time to like go in the classroom and it's time to absorb what I learned, it just goes out the other. So I tried that, and then it's just been hard on me. So I just start skipping school, and because like I just felt dumb inside, and I didn't do any tutoring because like my mom, she's been off work and stuff like that, and I didn't want her to pay all this money to go to a tutoring class. So it's just like whatever.
Yeah, yeah. It can be very, difficult at times, Nia, and I do understand that. Um, well, let's think about some things, okay? Let's just think about some things that you could possibly do to help bring your grades up, okay? Think about some things that you can try, all right? Um, what are maybe some things that you can think of right now to help you out in the classroom?
Being more focused in the classroom.
Okay.
Becoming more focused.
Being more focused.
I will hope to get in a tutoring class, but the money situation.
Okay.
Some extra help, like tutoring and stuff like that. Extra help with cause my curriculum is just really off.
So when you say extra help, do you mean just extra help by the teacher?
And mental sometimes, because like when I think about that, what happened to my brother especially,
Mhm.
it's just really hard on me. And then like when it's time to go on my work, and it's time to go on my work, and it's just like, how can I do this with
Mhm.
with with the stuff that's happening in my life?
Okay. Mhm. Yeah. I mean, right here, Nia, you came up with some awesome suggestions, such as being more focused in the classroom and possibly you doing tutoring classes or tutoring sessions, which is a good idea. Also, you said you can ask for extra help from the teacher. If you don't understand certain things, you can just ask for help then and there. And I also have, you said, you mentioned counseling services, possibly getting some type of counseling and just letting the therapist help you with the death of your brother. Did I understand you correctly, Nia?
Yes, yes, ma'am. And like my mom, like she can only afford like the highest $100, but some of these tutoring classes, these high tutoring classes, like far away and stuff,
Mm-hmm.
it's just like 400, 600, $700 a month, and my mom can't afford that, so it's just hard on
Yeah. You know what, Nia? I definitely understand, you know, and I'm glad that you brought that up because I actually have a paper here. And this paper here gives different tutoring classes and different tutoring sessions and services for free. And I have a list of them that are in the West Philadelphia area. So could you
me.
just,
Oh my gosh.
yeah. So could you just take a look at these tutoring sessions and tell me which one is closest to your home?
Okay, that's pretty close. The closest one, like around my way, is
Hmm.
this
Okay, great. So what I'm gonna have you do, Nia, is I'm gonna have you take this home, okay? Talk this over with your mother,
one.
and then it would be great if your mother could schedule you a session, a couple of sessions of tutoring, so they can kind of help you, with what you need. Does that sound pretty fair?
Yes.
Okay, here you go.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
This was really helpful.
Great, and I'm glad it was, Nia. So hopefully you could just take the suggestions that we discuss here during this interview and apply them to class, okay? And I would like to see you back in 2 weeks so we can sit down and we can discuss, how everything turned out for you. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, it was nice meeting you, Nia.
Thank you so much about the tutoring.
Great, no
That was
problem.
a big help.
Yes, I'll see you in 2 weeks. Have a nice day.
You too.